Hello one and all, this is Luckless Lovelocks back with Shardlight, and let's see what's on the other side of this turnstile. I'm pretty excited about, feel like we're getting might be getting closer to the end of the game, and I'm feeling like really excited to find out the payoff and find out what's gonna happen with these characters. Oh shit. Alright, so this place is really unstable.
Collapse.
We've got a subway map here.
Look at that. There was a whole underground train network in this area. Amazing.
Wow.
Unfortunately, it won't come off the wall. Handy to know where you are.
True. Got the turnstile here. Get some rubble. See if we can find anything. I noticed there's a whole oh, we can climb out. Okay. Okay, I just want to look around down here. I was gonna say there's this whole scavenging aspect to this game.
It's just out of reach. Creepy. Those are some nice gloves it's got on though.
Yeah, okay. Just out of reach.
It's just... I'm out of ammo.
Out of ammo. It's too bad. Do we have anything? The stairway? Oops. The stairway.
There's no way I'm going to be able to get through there. I'm glad this...
Okay, let's check up here first. Maybe there's something we can use to reach that mannequin.
Not my style.
Not my style. Nice.
I don't think it's fit to be worn. Nothing on there worth taking.
Rope. Oh, here we go. Maybe we can pull it up.
It's tangled up too tightly to undo by hand.
Okay. Shrapnel, maybe?
A nice piece of rope and a freed mannequin. Two birds with one stone.
Nice. Oh, another... Of course, we have another body
Too
here.
late to help now. Doesn't look like there's anything useful on the body either.
Okay, let's go down and check out these gloves. This is not a corpse that we're ransacking.
Creepy. Those are some nice gloves it's got on though.
Okay, what are these?
They're not in bad shape. Won't be much use if I need to protect my hands though.
Okay. We've got the rope
Slightly
also.
frayed in some places, but overall it should hold up.
Okay, let's continue up here. Go up the stairs, a web.
I'd rather not touch it, just in case it's not abandoned. Thankfully, it looks like it's been abandoned.
Okay. Opening here. Where's this gonna lead us to? More in, so we're in the department store now, of course.
Doesn't look like they're even worth examining for parts. I can't get to anything inside. The display case is sealed.
Smash it?
I don't see how I can use it. It won't have any parts I need.
Do we have anything we can smash it with?
Appliances.
Refrigerator.
Not surprisingly, it's empty. I'm going to need something to open up the side if I want to scavenge for parts.
Okay.
This isn't in as good a condition as I thought. Only useful part in here is this fuse. I might as well hang on to it.
Wow, this shrapnel is really coming in handy.
I can't get to any...
So, I assume the elevator's not gonna work, right?
It's shut tight. I won't be able to pry it open with my bare hands.
Shrapnel?
No, this piece of shrapnel is too flimsy to pry the doors open.
I tried.
If I force it anymore, it'll break.
I tried, guys.
Looks like I'll have to find a less forceful method of getting this elevator to open. Dead. Although, I might be able to take a look inside and get it working again.
I don't think we can do that yet. So let's go down and check the other way. This is blocked off, so we can't go that way. Let's try this other stairwell.
There's a trapdoor at the top of these stairs, but it seems to be locked from the other side.
Oh. Hmm. So how are we going to lock from the other side?
I
Wide
don't
open?
see how I can...
Fuse. Okay, so that's like over here, I feel like. So how could we get there? I think we'll need to do something with the elevator. If I'm missing anything else. Mannequin, baseball bat. Oh. Yes. Okay, we could probably use that to pry open the door, right?
I don't think that'll help get the elevator doors open.
Okay, smash the display case.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Perfect. Can we smash this one open too?
I don't think I'll be needing the vacuum cleaner.
You never know. It's pretty dirty in
I've
here.
done
We don't
enough.
want to, catch something. I don't know what that would be. Anchor.
I don't think that'll help.
I attach a rope
Not
to
a
that.
bad idea.
How's that going to help us, though?
I don't think that'll help. I don't think... I don't...
How is all...
That would be... They say necessity is the mother of invention.
Okay, what am I missing now?
Doesn't look like
Stoves.
they're even...
I don't know.
I don't see how that...
Yeah, I don't see how that will help either. Use...
That might be a good idea, but there's not much I can do while the panel is covered.
Oh, I see. Shrapnel? Yes!
There, that wasn't
Shrapnel!
so tough.
Shrapnel is so strong!
I sure hope this works.
Ah, we did it.
Here goes nothing.
Fall to our deaths. Oh, wow. Look at this, decimated structure.
If only it were that easy. There's nothing worth salvaging here. It's way too high for me to reach.
I walk over here. I can. What else is there, I think, to pick up? More
There's
debris.
nothing...
Anchor? Yeah, there we go. Could probably... Nice. I was gonna say, we could probably use that as like a grappling hook.
Ooh, that was more of a climb than I anticipated.
Well, someone's been here. There's Shardlight, right?
What is this place? There's nothing on it. There's nothing inside except an old birdcage liner. I'd rather not touch it.
Wow.
If only it were that easy.
Look at that view. Imagine what that would look like. A bunch of pixels in this game, but I'm just kind of picturing being there. Probably pretty horrible, but beautiful at the same time. I'm pretty good at using my imagination, by the way, guys. We turn those pixels into something nice looking. Large
I don't know
girder.
the first thing about hang gliding. I'd probably just fall straight down to the ground.
Oh, I just noticed this is a hang glider.
It looks like a giant raven. Seeing that thing gliding around the sky would definitely be intimidating.
So this guy's like Batman. He's like a superhero.
I can't reach it. Not that I'd want to, anyway. I wouldn't want to ruin...
Okay, let's just go over and see. looks like... This is like the Bat Cave. Look at this. Got some mushrooms growing.
I wonder what these are for. Weird. Aha. Just what I thought. They're mechanical.
This is where he's building his mechanical ravens.
These look like security monitors. What are they doing here?
Probably uses those to kind of see what the ravens are seeing.
These look like anatomy, infectious diseases, biology. Quite a collection. Full of lots of unmarked bottles. I wonder what they're for.
Maybe he's working on a cure. Oh shit.
Ah, Amy Willard. You found me. I was hoping you would.
How did you...
I realize you probably have many questions. I can give you all the answers you need. But first, allow me to make myself more presentable.
We're gonna get to see his face, I wonder? Oh.
So you are human.
Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint you if you were expecting more.
I don't know what I was expecting.
We
to
haven't
be
met him
honest.
yet. That'd be someone we knew. Very interesting.
You told me you were a doctor.
Yes, Dr. Edwin Aquino, at your service. I was once the leader of the Green Lung vaccine development team. But after learning about their vaccine distribution, or lack thereof, that quickly changed.
Hang on. You knew about the vaccine hoarding? Why didn't you tell anyone?
That would have started violent riots. It's not fair to begin a civil war when it would end without a cure for the illness. I wanted to say something. It hurt not to, but the time wasn't right.
You didn't think the people deserved to know?
They do, and they will. But not while we only have a vaccine and not a cure. With a permanent cure, the aristocracy's hoarding becomes irrelevant, and the focus will be on eradicating the disease.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, because I guess if he makes himself known, they're gonna stop him, and probably a cure will never be found, right? So it's kind of better for him to just work in secret. Because the aristocracy is probably fine with the current arrangement. They get to keep their power, basically indefinitely.
Why the mechanical ravens? What do they do?
Rather clever little inventions, wouldn't you say? They have video transmitters in their eyes and audio transmitters in their beaks. I use them as scouts, since I can control them remotely.
Did you make them?
No, someone else did, a long time ago. In any case, they've served me quite well, at least the ones that haven't broken. I have very few left, which is going to be a problem at some point.
I wonder if our father had something to do with the creation of the ravens.
You've been following me with your birds. Why am I of such interest to you?
You did a lottery job for the Ministry of Energy.
That's right. What of it?
You've got the disease. You're fighting to survive. You're clever and resourceful. Exactly what I need.
Exactly what do you need?
After I left the Ministry of Medicine, I began my attempts at developing a permanent cure for green lung. It was a long process, which took over 10 years, but just last month, I had a breakthrough and was able to make this.
Is that?
Yes, this is the cure for green lung.
Excellent.
I've been testing it and it seems to work, but I need to be certain. Aside from that, I don't have the information necessary to mass produce the cure, though I suspect Tiberius keeps it somewhere in the Ministry of Energy.
So, what is it you need from me?
We're both fugitives, Amy. I can't put myself at risk by going to the places I need to.
Right, so we have
if
to do
I'm
it.
killed or captured, my research will have all been for nothing. You can clearly take care of yourself. I saw how you handled things at Rockwall Prison and Willowdale Plaza.
You helped me out both of those times.
I merely provided some assistance. Your survival was your own doing. Now I realize it's a bit much to ask, but your help would be incredibly valuable. not just to me, but to the future of humanity.
It's not really much to ask. I owe you my life, after all.
He makes a convincing
Thank you,
argument.
Amy. I appreciate it. The main thing I need is to find out where Tiberius is keeping my research on mass production. At some point, I'll also need a subject to test the cure on, so I can be absolutely sure it works. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I kind of get why he's doing this, but let's hear his
Why do you
explanation.
dress like that?
Intimidation, mainly. The work I do is not exactly looked upon favorably by the government, so I had to come up with a way to make sure I was left alone. The costume is just to make sure anyone who might happen to see me is scared off.
So you knew of the rumors about the Reaper and decided to become him yourself?
No, I'm the one who started them. Creating the image of death personified seemed a natural deterrent for anyone who might get too close. Thankfully, the rumors seem to have spread rather quickly over the years.
You weren't kidding. There's a whole cult dedicated to worshipping you.
Yes, I know of them. An extreme example, but I can't deny it helps my work.
Right. Also, it's kind of like, it's harder to kill an idea as well, right? Be your test subject. Please?
About your subject, can I try the cure?
I'd like to, but it's far too risky. You are one of my greatest assets right now. If this proves to have any adverse side effects, I'll be without your help. Once I can mass produce this, I won't have to be so careful.
Yeah. Yeah, where do we find this information?
How can we find the mass production information?
Ideally, I could use my ravens to go in and locate it, but I only have 3 working ones left. And as you're well aware, Tiberius's tower is huge. It would take way too long for only 3 ravens to scan the entire place without being detected.
Could I take a look at one of them?
Of course.
Like, how are we gonna get in there?
Who did you say made these?
A friend in the Ministry of Knowledge, but that was ages ago. I know very little about their design.
It isn't too complex, actually. I can fix them for you, no problem.
You can?
Sure. See this bit here? That's the servo, the part that controls the wings. It's worn out, so I just need to replace it with a new one.
Are those common? Would we be able to find one or more in the city?
Well, I learned about them from working on toy airplanes that my friend had when we were kids.
Hmm.
If we could find some, we'd be in business.
I wonder.
Sending him out to scout, I guess?
Yes, excellent. As I suspected, there's a hobby shop which has remained mostly intact further in the city, and I can see that they have several model airplanes.
Okay.
Great. I'll go get them and fix your ravens in no time.
Yes, but the store is located in the quarantine zone.
So, I have nothing to worry about. I'm already infected.
You contracting green lung isn't my concern. It's how you're going to get back out. The quarantine zone is designed to keep people from escaping.
If I can find a way in, I'll just have to find a way out, won't I?
Fine. While you're there, see if you can bring someone back with you. Someone who has been quarantined will make an ideal subject to test the cure on.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Take this then.
What is
this?
A 2-way communicator.
Okay.
They used to call them walkie-talkies. We can use them to stay connected while you're in there.
Can you tell me anything about Tiberius?
Quite a bit. I've known him for a very long time. Since before the bombs, in fact. Was there anything specific you wanted to know?
What's that creepy thing he keeps talking to?
What was Tiberius like before the bombs?
He was the director of the Ministry of Energy. Of course, back then he wasn't calling himself Tiberius. He was just Julian. After society collapsed, he took the initiative to reform and establish the aristocracy. His love for history led him to adopt the alias of Tiberius, as well as insisting the other aristocrats take the name of ancient Roman emperors.
Why does he wear that awful mask?
Anonymity. He felt government leaders are more respected as an institution rather than as people. I can't deny that this approach works extremely well.
Kind of the same reason he wears the masks to a certain degree. Probably also why they're using that like colonial guard kind of thing.
Was he always so evil?
I wouldn't call him that. Manipulative, yes. Ruthless, undoubtedly. But not evil. He suffered immense trauma on the day the bombs fell.
Everyone did. Not all of us had the wealth to recover so easily.
Tiberius lost both his wife and unborn child that day. Wealth or not, that hits a man hard. It left him quite mentally unstable, to be honest. His determination to rebuild society was rooted in trying to cope with his loss. In a way, I felt pity for him. Perhaps too much.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Never mind.
I wonder if they're related. There's something more to their relationship, that's for sure.
Strange for him to have a soothsayer for an assistant. How is he qualified?
Superstition is a very powerful force. I'm living proof of that. I never had many dealings with the soothsayer, but I believe he came from somewhere outside the city. Tiberius finds comfort in being able to have a channel to the supposed other side. While I don't share his beliefs, I can't particularly fault him for having them.
That's all for now.
Fair enough.
I'll just get to it then.
Good luck, Amy. By the way, that doorway back there will allow you to get up and down the tower much easier than climbing.
Yeah. Thank you. We really do need a way to get in and out. Okay.
Hey, Doctor?
See if there's anything else.
I'll just get to it then.
Good luck, Amy.
Hey, buddy, I'm just gonna go. Okay. We've got the communicator. Got actually some things for self-defense, which is good. But what about this torn page?
I don't think he'd be in.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do our best. It's the quarantine zone we go. Reaper's Lair, Wally's. Okay, so we probably have to go from Wally's, right? Oh, there we go, quarantine zone. My bad. Oh, there's someone here. Okay.
Quarantine zone. For a lot of people, this is one of the last signs they ever get to read. A safety sign. Looks to be warning against riding on the back of the trains.
Staying.
Excuse me.
Huh? What do you want?
What is it you're doing out here?
Transporting people into the quarantine zone. What does it look like?
Aren't you worried about getting infected?
Well, considering this is a lottery job, not really.
Makes sense, but why can't people just walk in?
I need to get inside the quarantine zone.
Huh. You know, I think that's the first time I've ever heard anyone say, why on earth would you want to go into the quarantine zone? There's nothing in there except the sick and dying.
I'm gonna find a friend.
I've got green lung.
Is that so? You look pretty healthy to me.
That may be, but I can assure you I've got it.
Look, my orders are to take people in who are at the terminal phase, and you clearly aren't. So unless you can prove otherwise, my hands are tied. Why are you trying to get in there anyway? If I was you, I would avoid telling anyone I was sick.
I have my reasons.
I'm sure you do.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
So... baseball bat?
I don't think she'd be interested in that.
I don't think she'd be interested in either, but, you know, big old jolt to the head might get us through.
Way too dangerous to cross on foot.
Why is it too dangerous to cross on foot? It looks stable.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Oh, okay. Prove that I'm dying.
I need proof that I'm dying.
A rather odd request.
Yes, but if I'm going to get into the quarantine zone, I need the gatekeeper to think I'm sick enough.
Just cough a lot?
I may have a plan. I just hope you aren't faint of heart.
Trust me, I'm not.
Good. Go out and see if you can find someone who has recently died of green lung. Then use your communicator to let me know. I should be able to help you further from there.
Okay, but how will I be able to tell if they died of green lung?
Look for green sputum around the body and pustules around the wrists. Those are the two telltale signs.
I think I know where to
Over
go.
and out.
I think there was a body by Wally's. Wally's? Yes. There was a fresh body somewhere.
No sputum or pustule.
Okay, no. Where was that? Cathedral. Not the train. Check sector 67. Oh, this guy here. I think this is him.
Looks like he's got pustules on his wrists. And there's a small puddle of green goo on the ground next to him.
What a way to go.
This person
Damn.
is definitely a victim of green lung.
Okay, let's call it in.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
I found our patient.
What are we supposed to do?
Where is the body located?
In Sector 67, right near that painting.
I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, that's cool. He's gonna fly in, isn't he? We have to rub that stuff all over us, aren't we? Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna fly in. He just saunters in.
Hopefully this site will soon be a thing of the past. Step over there if you would, Amy. I need room to work.
Whoa. Oh.
Here, take this.
A severed arm?
Yes. Notice the pustules around the wrist. Those are the telltale signs of the terminal phase of green lung. With some trickery on your part, you should be able to use this to get into the quarantine zone.
Okay. Thanks.
That's why that other corpse had the arm cut off. You could have just told us to do that.
I don't see how
Okay.
this guy died of green.
A glove on it,
Maybe
maybe?
this will.
Okay.
I'm not sure. The glove actually makes it look like the hand is intact.
Right. So I guess I can... like we can fold our arm in? Our shirt maybe, and just extend that arm out?
Excuse me.
Yeah? What is it?
Take a look at this.
Oh, geez. You weren't kidding. We have to get you inside. Climb up on the cart here and let's get a move on.
That's weird. I thought there'd be some kind of animation or something like that.
This place.
Well,
no.
well, fresh meat.
I beg your pardon?
Welcome to the quarantine zone, honey. Now shut up. Boys,
Uh-oh.
What are you?
so this is how things are going to work, okay? My guys are going to search you and take anything we like.
Fuck.
Once we do that, you don't follow us or ever talk to us again. Curl up wherever you want and wait until you die. Anything good, Honor?
Yeah, a crossbow, radio, baseball bat, a piece of metal, and a severed arm.
They're only gonna take the severed arm,
It's
right?
always the clean ones that are the freaks. Let her keep her little toy. Take the rest.
Let go of me!
Oh my god, we're so boned.
Enjoy your stay while you can.
So screwed. What are we gonna do? They took all of our stuff. Oh man.